I apologize in advance because, as you know, we are all here women and the hormones, so I tend to cry a lot when it turns out when I talk about my Ruthie here. Um, I'm the youngest of three children. We were born in Mexico City. I've been in Canada about 28 years, and Ruthie had stayed with my parents back in Mexico. And, growing up with a special needs kid was not very easy. Um, you know, Back then, I'm not sure now because I haven't lived there in such a long time, but back then it was hard. People would stare, people would laugh at her, people would point at her. So I am 7 years younger than Ruth, and from a very young age, I had to learn how to defend her and take care of her. And so, fast forward, my parents passed away 6 years ago. My mom died, and I brought Ruth here to live with me. And it was a struggle because, she is not fluent in English. I wasn't sure about the change. We were both suffering from losing our parents and in shock. And, when I also had to bring in Ruth as a visitor and trying to get papers for her here. And so, as soon as I arrived, my first thing was I have two teenage daughters, a husband, and I work full time. So at first I thought, okay, I'll try to get a nanny. Not good, ladies, not good. These people, I tried with 4 different people, and some of them would be on their phone. Another lady was just, messaging, and another just decided to call her friends, and Ruth was just staring at that person. After that, I contacted the Down Syndrome Association, and they were kind enough to tell me, well, for adults, you should contact Community Living Oakville. I was very fortunate to be able to get an appointment with Hugo over there. And as soon as I arrived, I basically, halfway of the meeting, I started crying. And I said, please help me. Because working full time, I didn't know how I was going to manage, And, Ruthie not speaking English, he told me, okay, let's do a trial and bring her one day to the Excel program. And from that day on, I was so blessed because I not only found a day program that Ruthie could attend while I worked and managed everything else, I also found a support system. Honestly, ladies, these amazing people working at Community Living Oakville have been a shoulder for me to cry on, and also they go above and beyond every day to make sure Ruthie is okay. She's in a safe environment. That, they even go, she's now learned a few words in English and she understands a lot. She's not fluent, but they go above and beyond. When she needs to tell them something, they put Google Translate and, to be able to communicate with her. And that, my friends, is priceless. There's nothing that I would do to make sure that she's okay and happy. They are loving, they are caring. They basically, Jenny has sat with me on the phone while I cry, and she's cried with me, when I felt so desperate. And, they are like guardian angels. I know not everybody has a different religion, but to me, they are my guardian angels because they literally saved our lives. I don't know what I would have done without them, to be honest with you. I've had people, even here in Canada, when I told them that I brought Ruthie with me, that said to me, "Oh, I'm sorry you have that." But to be honest with you, I am not sorry. The, the, the learnings that a person with a disability gives you is way more than what I give her. Every day she has a teaching, and they don't have malice. They only see the good in people, and it's very rewarding for me to have her in my life. She teaches me every day something good. It's not a disability, it's a capability. They always see the light. They always have a smile. They fix everything with dancing, at least my Ruthie does. and they see the good in everyone. So if there's something that I can leave you with today is, please, if you're able to help, please donate, because, with the subsidy that was removed for people with disabilities from the government, when Ruthie arrived here, we were paying $54 a day. Now we're at 120, and they're still, with a deficit. So anything you can do, not just for my Ruthie, but for all of these amazing angels that are here on earth, would be much appreciated.